Welcome back, everybody, to more Atlas Reactor here on Additional Pylons Games. We're going to be playing another game of Extraction. Again, just give you guys another example of Extraction gameplay. So I'm going to be playing against some bots just so I have that ability to take some more time on my turns, explain my rationale, explain what's going on here. Last game we played as Celeste, a firepower character. This time playing as Aurora, going to be playing the support. So going to try and show off why I think support characters are so important to this game type. Especially, I find Aurora and Helio. Helio is just good overall, and in my character guide, I said, I didn't like Helio, I thought he was really weak. I take that back. I think Helio is actually one of my favorite characters now. I think he's really strong. But that's, so there we go. I've atoned for my mistakes on that call. So let's move up with Aurora. Again, we've got the same map as last time, same placement for the briefcase. They're over on the right. And so what we're going to do here is we are going to use Paralyzer. And no, not quite far enough. Never mind, we're going to use our little area of effect here, and we're going to just cover this area, then come back here.
Floating on.
So like I said last episode, if you didn't check that episode out, the basic rules of Extraction, basically we're trying to control the briefcase. It's a little bit, it's kind of a Overwatch version of American football or rugby. We're trying to control the briefcase until we get to a certain amount of points. Once we get to that amount of points, we're trying to get the briefcase out. We're trying to get it to the extraction zone, the quote-unquote end zone, if you will. So kind of an Overwatch version of American football or rugby, if you're familiar with those sports. So you can see that Suren here has the briefcase. Can we get both of them? Just barely. All right, so that's okay. It's okay that she controls it right now. Let's move back to our previous position. And you can see up here, Suren, she's the one who's got the briefcase. She's got 55 out of 75 damage remaining. Once she takes 75 damage, she will drop the briefcase. You can see that's now dropped. But this threshold for dropping the briefcase increases every time someone picks up the briefcase. So you can see there, that's the reason why I put the one of the reasons why I put my little area of effect spell down is because if someone on the enemy team did pick up the briefcase, they'd take persistent damage in here. Let's go ahead and we'll use our Paralyzer. Paralyzer will weaken any enemies as well as slow them. Phaedra has the best chance of getting in here and getting the briefcase, so we're going to let her do that. And we're going to come over here and switch sides. We'll pick up some healing. Unless I did that wrong. Anyways, so Phaedra, check out my character guide for her if you want to get a little information on Phaedra. She's a very interesting tank, aggressive tank character.
I'll show you a thing or two.
So chances are that Titus is the one who's going to take control of the briefcase. Either Titus or Blackburn. So you can see we're down 1 point to 0 because they've been controlling the briefcase, but that's okay right now. The important thing is not really who controls the briefcase at the start, it's who controls the briefcase at the end of the game. Alright, so I was stupid and I didn't actually pick up the healing. How's this going there? Phaedra is following Titus, so let's go pick up the healing.
If you stand together, then you'll fall together.
So we need to do 90 damage to Titus to make sure that he doesn't retain the briefcase. So we got some good area control here. Gray, it's a good area control character. Myself as well. Got some good area control spells. Nice job, we made him drop a briefcase already. So we only kept it with one turn. Sad thing is, alright, so Phaedra is going to get it, not me. Let's go ahead and heal Phaedra. Actually, we'll do this. We'll heal her this way, do damage to Titus, and then we're going to go over this way. Kind of hopefully trip him up a little bit. Anyways, so you can see there are some characters, especially these in Extraction. It's much more I find it's much more beneficial to stay around the edges and allow the tanky characters again to get, you know, it's still true in Deathmatch, but Deathmatch you're very controlled on your health and movement, that sort of thing. With Extraction, you're trying to control the area and trying to basically make it safe for whoever has the briefcase to kind of get out of there, if possible. So you're trying to control the area, control space a little bit. And so a lot of these characters who control space from a distance, like Gray and myself, are good, solid characters to pick to begin with if you want to kind of stick to the sides a little bit. So we're going to do some healing to Phaedra. But you can see that even if we heal Phaedra through, even if she lives, there's a possibility of her taking enough damage where she'll drop the briefcase. So we've killed Titus, so that's going to net us another 2 points, which is good. So you can see we've got 7 points. Phaedra is going up. We've got 8 now. Okay. What? Okay. So we can move here, and then... No, that's silly. Let's move like that. Move like that. Let us... We're going to heal Phaedra this time. Keep her going. So me healing Phaedra doesn't actually increase the briefcase healing amount. Just something to keep in mind. Also, if you put a shield up, taking damage to your shield still counts towards your briefcase damage. So even if you take 0 health damage, if you take damage to your shield and you have the briefcase, it does in fact count towards that damage amount. So you might not be damaged, but you can still drop the briefcase basically. Let's go ahead and continue controlling the area with our little grenade spell. And then we'll actually use our cooldown reduction here. And then we'll come back this way.
I could do that.
Reason we're coming back this way is because Blackburn can't actually chase us due to Phaedra's lair attack.
Dissolve into waste.
Nice job, Phaedra. Slowing in everybody. So Phaedra, very strong character in this as well because of her ability to slow, her ability to trap, control area, control space. Very powerful.
Unbreakable.
Unfortunately, Gray and Phaedra are both probably going to die. So you can see the enemy has 2 kills there. Not good. But we killed Juno. And we've got 11 points. That means that our extraction zone is going to open up. So we're able to see where our extraction zone is. It's way up there in the upper right corner. So that's actually not good. But we'll just have to make do. So let's go ahead and slow and weaken the 3 of them. Come out here, get some healing for ourselves. We're in a vulnerable position, but we will have our shift and our turtle tech if need be. So we've slowed and weakened all 3 of them. So again, you can see that's a big deal. Keeps them from moving too much. Reduces the amount of damage that Blackburn just did to me.
Did someone shoot me?
So
Only need to strike once.
even though you can see we didn't do damage, just much damage to Sue Red, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and lay down our little grenade right here, and we'll move forward.
The cycle continues.
So again, gonna try and control this area until Phaedra and Gray can recover.
This will keep us at bay.
Unfortunately, we took a little damage there, and some more damage there as well. Probably could have used my turtle tech, now that I think about it.
Doesn't it?
But you can see we've almost got Sue Ren down to the damage minimum for a briefcase, so she'll take another 20 damage from the area of effect here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to turtle tech and then use my ultimate to do some healing and some damage. And then what we're going to do is Phaedra, if anyone's going to get the briefcase, it's Phaedra, so I don't need to chase like that. So we're going to back off just a little bit.
Activating catalyst.
So there we go.
You try my patience.
Even the earth trembles before him.
Darn. No, we blocked it. We didn't take any damage. That's good. Alright, so Suren has dropped the briefcase.
Put someone's eye out with this thing.
We've got a kill on Suren.
My power unbound.
Titus is almost dead. Never mind, Titus is dead.
Still
So you can see we're well ahead on points. Unfortunately, Oz is down. And Phaedra did not take the briefcase. Okay, so we can see the enemy extraction point is over here. We're trying to get to the other side. Let's go ahead and grab this healing. And then we're going to... We actually can't reach anyone except for Phaedra. Let's go ahead and heal Phaedra up.
Without a doubt.
So because the extraction zones are so far apart, it's very possible that no one's actually going to get the briefcase to their extraction zone. If that's the case, then what we actually need to do is we need to prioritize killing the enemy and getting them down.
never take it back.
Alright. So we've got one enemy coming in there. Let's go ahead and... You can do a... Nope, never mind. Let's try that again. We'll heal her. And then come up this way. Phaedra's blinking over this way.
Destruction is imminent.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that. So you can see right there, because she dashed, she dropped the briefcase. Which is unfortunate. Not good. That means that Suren is probably going to get it.
Goes on.
And I cannot dash to get it. But what we can do is we can punish any enemies who try to get it. Come up here and get the might, and then we'll come back down.
Your attacks are so tingly.
So you can see we're up 18 to 13. We're on turn 15 right now. So there's only a few turns left. So there's a very good chance that we're actually going to go.
2 guns are better than 1.
We're going to go to full rounds. We're going to go to 20 rounds rather than. Actually, never mind. There's a really good chance it's not going to happen. Titus is probably going to target me. Can I? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport here. Hopefully just out of the way. But now we're actually in real trouble. You can see we've got Phaedra and myself are both pretty well damaged. Gray is going to take a decent amount of damage, and Suren has a pretty straight shot as far as getting here. So we need to take her down.
Pain, but I'm so cute.
Thankfully, Phaedra has her ultimate, and her ultimate is going to prevent Suren from walking through this line right here.
This is gonna be a clean sweep.
So things are looking a little bit better, but you can see that it's also seeming more and more that we're going to go
4 turns left.
Go the full rounds. All right. I don't think that Phaedra can make it. Sorry, Phaedra. We are going to use slow and weaken on enemy characters, and then we're going to move down this way.
See it through.
The weak will fall.
There we go.
You'll learn your lesson.
Alright. Suren is down. That's good. That's another 2 points for us. Phaedra's down. That's another 2 points for them. It also means that the briefcase is going to be right here.
The trail's gone through.
And Oz has the briefcase. Nice
3
job,
turns
Oz.
left.
So let's go ahead and help him out a little bit. Do some damage as well as heal. And we're going to move.
Of course.
What? That's not what I wanted. I wanted to move up and around.
Weaklings.
Alright. Whatever.
Peace is overrated.
So you can see here, 21 to 19. There's a really good chance. There's a very good chance that we're not going to go
What's a
Two
hunt
turns
without
full
a little
turns.
danger?
Both Oz and myself are in trouble. So I'm going to sacrificially heal him and hope that they go for me. Yes, I know I'm out of time.
Continue this fight.
Anyways, so again, what I'm doing there is I'm hoping that they're going to target me
Triangulating higher.
and go for the kill rather than go for damage on Oz. Damage on Oz for their team. They're bots, but damage on Oz should be prioritized because he's the one with the case and he's the one that's causing them most pain. But you can see there that we just lost, actually.
One turn remaining.
That's the game right there. They've won. So, 2 deaths, my death and Oz's, and then them picking up the briefcase. That calls it. So you can see instead of an extraction, you know, it's a loss. It's not a result that I want. But instead of an extraction, instead we've got a win based on points. So they're going to have more points than us, just because neither of these two are going to be able to do the burst damage to overcome it. So unfortunate, but you can see the other. This is a good. It's a good display for you guys to see how else someone can win. At least on extraction.
I am too powerful to lose.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the other thing that I've noticed with extraction. With deathmatch, you know, usually it's pretty close or here and there, but with extraction, it's very easy for there to be a quick turn of the tables, a quick turn of the tide, and for one team to come and just pull out a major victory like you saw there. So it's very possible for that to happen. I find that it happens more often in extraction, but that's just my opinion. So this was just a little case study, a little preview of extraction, and a new game mode here for Atlas Reactor. Hit like and subscribe. Check out some of the other series going on the channel. Connect with me on Twitter. Leave a comment below if you have anything to say, and I'll see you next time as we continue on with Atlas Reactor here on Additional Pylons Games.